Something going on over here. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, look at that big smoke cloud. Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to Trucker 219. You're about to see way more crashes just as crazy as that one. But first, if you wouldn't mind taking a second to subscribe to my channel, it means the world to me. Also, I've recently launched memberships on my channel that get you perks that nobody else on the channel has. If you want to do that, the link will be down below. Let's go. Okay, so we're fixing to take a right-hand turn. Ooh, this car comes over a little bit. I have other issues with this video. Let me take it back real quick. And right here is where we have the issue. If this is a semi truck and not a straight truck, or any truck really, ought to be in this far left lane, because your trailer has way more of a swing. In order to make a right-hand turn, you're gonna have to swing way out in order to make this turn properly. So he should have been over here to start with. I don't think he breached the line just yet, but it was pretty close. The line is right about here. And it looks like his hood's a little bit over that, which rightfully so. If you're going to make a turn, you need to turn wide, but you need to be in the correct lane to start with. Oh. Little spin out there on the left side. Okay, so we're merging over into this lane. Uh-oh, something going on over here. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, look at that big smoke cloud. Oh my goodness. Oh no, it was a tanker too, it looks like. Oh, are we going to get a good shot of it? No, not really. There's a tanker right there that ran into these trees and it bursted into flames. Holy cow. Goodness gracious, that's absolutely terrifying. Okay, so yeah, a similar situation to that first video where, you know, you got to be able to turn wide. They said insurance deemed the pickup driver at fault. He did cut it a little short. Okay, getting cut off. This happens all the time. Oh my goodness. You know, it's so surprising after watching so many crashes that this is still a thing. Uh-oh, we're rolling backwards here. This truck's rolling backwards. Must be a manual transmission. Oh, and he's coming back for more. What is going on? Yeah, make sure when you are at a stop, if you're in a manual transmission, that your foot is on the brake. And don't start letting off the brake until you have a little bit of tension on that clutch pedal. So start raising up on the clutch pedal and then let off the brake. And you shouldn't have any issue with rolling backwards like this. Okay, merging over. Still plenty of room. Oh, you don't have any. Goodness gracious. And this is what we talk about finding out. Because if this car was having an issue where this was slowing down quicker than he could, there's a whole other lane here that's wide open. But it looks to me like he was just trying to cut in. Absolutely wild. Is this an interior camera? Oh, yep, sure is. Yeah, that's a bad day. Anytime you have an accident like that, especially out on a roadway, it really does ruin your day. You know, you're going to have to take a couple hours to have to deal with that situation. Insurance, you know, if your truck needs some repairs, that's not a fun time. Okay, anybody know what this door here is for on the back of these trailers? I don't know if you've ever noticed it before. If you know, leave it down in the comments. I'm not going to tell you. You tell me. Have some fun with it, right? I will tell you though that this is a reefer trailer, which means that there's a refrigerant unit on the front of it to keep things cold like chicken or frozen goods. Again, we're rolling backwards. Okay, I see 4 ways on though, so I think he was intending to go backwards. So let me take it back here. Let's see if as this car is approaching, is there an entrance that this guy needs to back in from the road? No, it doesn't look like it. I do see some trucks over here, and he might need to back up to get along this side wall here in order to swing and then back in like that. So he might have a reason to back up. Okay, and he had already started backing up. He should have been able to see that car come in. This is why you got to look at both mirrors, not just your driver's side, because there's no way he could have seen this car come in here on the driver's side. He had to have been looking at the passenger side too. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, my guess is he needed to get lined up to back into this spot here. Okay, so this car needed to exit here. You know, pay your penalty for not paying attention. You're going to have to go this way, turn around, whatever you got to do. Don't ruin somebody else's day because you weren't paying attention or you're waiting to the last minute to jump in front of somebody. Common words on the channel. Pay your penalty for not paying attention. And boom, you just got your penalty. So it's either waste a couple of minutes of your time going to the next exit and turning around, or get into an accident and then your whole day, week, maybe even month is ruined. It's not worth it. Whoa. Yeah, this is a tough one. Because it looks like to me that there's a business over here on this side, and he's got to come across all this lanes. However, most of the time on these corner lots like this, there's an entrance and an exit from both sides. So what this car should have done instead of coming out of that entrance is to go over here and then follow through the light. Instead of, you know, making yourself way more important than everybody else is and cutting through. Now this truck can't go, even though he's got a green light, because this car is in the way. Absolutely crazy. Okay, come on now, truck. I get it. He's in your way. It's frustrating, but there's no reason to hit him. You've seen him move around. Okay, rainy, wet conditions. Oh! Oh my goodness. Stay up there, buddy. Stay up there. Pulling a Tony Hawk, grinding on the rail. Wow, that was crazy. Oh, wide load. He's got all of his signs. Okay, so I don't know if you know this, but wide loads are supposed to be moving down the interstate no matter the speed at about 55 miles an hour. This means that there shouldn't be any passing, especially in a construction zone too. This guy is not doing the right thing here. And he's not stopping either, so this truck is trying to let him know, hey, you ran into me. Good job strapping your load, though. Nothing fell off with that impact. So this is a box truck version, like a flatbed version of a box truck. So this is a local guy. So he's honking to him to let him know, hey, you hit me. I've never been in a situation like this to know whether or not he would have noticed that he hit him. You know, you would think you would feel the movement. Oh, is he going to hit the sign too? No way. He did. He most certainly did hit the sign too. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, flatbed stuff's no joke. I mean, I had fun when I was doing it, but it's definitely a lot more dangerous. Okay, he's on his brakes. He stopped. This guy's rolling backwards. Toot your horn. You're a little late to toot the horn. Why did you wait till he got into you? Yeah. Like we said a little bit earlier, make sure you're starting to release that clutch before you let off your brake. Easy fix. Okay, this dash cam mount is in the way. Oh, what the heck, dude? So we talk about like the long nose trucks and stuff. And while this is kind of a long nose, the slope to the hood makes it easier to see down at versus the straight hoods that would come across here at like a right angle. Those are extremely difficult to see over, and a lot of times vehicles can get hidden behind that, but with this slope, it's really not an issue. So there's not much of a reason for that to happen. Oh! Oh, this car tried. He tried so hard to find an out. Oh, man, I hate that for him. He was paying attention over here, but didn't pay attention over here. Oh, did he get in the guardrail too? Oh, we can't tell. Okay, so we got a car hauler here. This is a vehicle on the top. Check your height means that, you know, you should check your height. That's pretty self-explanatory. Oh, gotcha. So he was at the fuel island. The car was on backwards and the truck backed into him. Yeah, those are not cheap cheap repairs to be made. Little quick antidote. The town that I grew up in, Indiana, has one low bridge, and it wasn't even a low bridge. A semi-truck can fit underneath of it, but one of those car haulers was a little bit higher than the typical 13.6. Ended up decapitating the roof of one of the cars, and it flipped onto another car. Ended up being a very bad day for him. All right, let's carry on. Is this like in New York or something? Holy cow, this is tight. Oh my goodness. So my guess is this truck probably shouldn't have been down this road anyway. It looks like he swung as wide as he can. Let me take that back just to make sure I'm talking right. So he should come over here absolutely as far as he can, and he didn't. No, unfortunately he didn't. And it looks like he was trying to make a left turn. Oh no, he's going straight. So in this situation, let's take it back one more time just so I can give you guys a little bit of advice here. Number one, he should have turned wide here. Okay, that's the first problem. Second problem is there is so much space up here. So instead of cutting right away, I would have carried on straight as long as I can and then cut it. Yeah, because he could have utilized all this space that's up here in front of this car in order to make that turn. So anytime you have any sort of extra space, use all the space available to you. It's going to save you a ton. But these are some tight roads. I'll give them that. Yeah, things happen. I mean, you just got to deal with it when it comes. Okay, lane is ending here. You seen the flash? U-Haul, looks like. Or Penske or something. Oh, my goodness. U-Haul. Oh, my goodness. And that's how you do some camping in the woods. Just bring all your stuff in a U-Haul and find yourself there. Yeah, so in this situation, it's the responsibility of this U-Haul to merge safely. It's not the responsibility of this truck to let him in. If he wasn't going to make it, he should have slowed down a little bit and got in behind him. Also, there's something to be said about getting on the gas and going. He probably could have made it in front of him just fine as well. I understand those U-Hauls don't have much acceleration to them. But yeah, he just held that out for way too long. That one's on the U-Haul. All right, what we got here? We got a city element. Oh, these trees are beautiful. Oh, turn too sharp. Okay, again, use the space that's available to you. This is called a button hook turn, the way you're supposed to do this. Even though this isn't a CDL truck, I mean, it's a CDL truck, but it's not a 53-foot trailer on a tractor. But nevertheless, he should have still come all the way out here and swung if he wasn't going to have enough room. Car stayed in his lane. Yep, exchange the insurance information. They seem to be pretty cool, calm, and collected about it. That's the way you should be. Stuff happens. Yeah, but this truck's trying to get down the road. He don't have time to sit there and wait behind them. And there wasn't really much of a shoulder to pull on either. Okay, so they got a green light. He's got a red, but he should have a yield here too. So if he has time to go, it's completely legal for him to go. And he's probably going to come back over here. Nope, right lane ends. Oh, he was staying wide to make the wide turn. This semi-truck did everything that he could and was supposed to do in this situation. I understand they have a green light. Let's take a look. Make sure there's turn signals, and I'm not wrong here. Obviously, he was turning off of that one, but he still signaled his intention. Because if he were to come in directly into this lane, this road right here is really tight. So he probably wouldn't have made this turn. And being that he's Old Dominion, he's a local guy, he knows this. Okay, always check your mirrors, though. That's the only thing I can give him a little bit of crap for. Check your mirrors. But that's, yeah, he definitely did everything he was supposed to. Okay, stop, start traffic. You got people running up the side here. Waiting to the last second to get in. I hate this. God darn it, this drives me crazy. Now, I get it, okay? So if these people were running up the side in order to get over here to the turning lane, 100% cool with it. I absolutely get it. Go for it. And this is why I don't think it's appropriate to block off the shoulder either. By trucks, by cars, by whatever. If you see somebody riding up the shoulder, you have no idea what's going on in their world. They could be taking that next exit. They could be being a butthead, but that's not your business to be worrying about. They could have a medical emergency that they need to get through for, and you sitting there blocking the lane. But nevertheless, I rest my case. Yeah, this car is in the wrong. And this truck, again, like we talked about earlier in this clip, he needs to be in this wide lane to make this turn. They said it was my fault. I have to take a driver safety class. Okay, I mean, the only thing with that is you could have let him in if you seen him, but... And this is why I always recommend people to get a dash cam, because you never know what's going to happen. In some of those sketchy situations, especially like a rear end collision, you never know what they're going to claim. They could have said they were driving along and you were going fast and you rear-ended them. Protect yourself with a dash cam. If you need suggestions for dash cams, I have 2 of them listed in the description down below. One is a cheaper option at about $40, and the other one is a name brand option at about $140. So check those out if you need to protect yourself, and I highly recommend you do. Go take a look. All right, let's carry on. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. What happened? What happened there? Okay, so he ran through. Oh, he got into the back of this car. No, in the front of this car. Okay, so this car must have been coming from this direction. He was trying to beat the traffic and get through it. Ended up running into him. Let's take that one back real quick, just one more second. Yeah, there's a car right there. You could barely make it out, but there's a headlight right there, and he was trying to zip it through there and beat it in time. Either that or this red car's got a vendetta against this car right here, and they needed to prove a point. I bet it was an ex-girlfriend. You're going to cheat on me. I'm going to wreck you out the road. All right, y'all, that's it for this one. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. Again, I've launched memberships on this channel. If you're interested in it, it's $2 a month. Don't feel obligated to do it. I definitely appreciate it if you do, though. Again, links down below for some Amazon products that I definitely recommend if you need to protect yourself with a good dash cam. If you like that crash reaction, don't forget to check out my other ones over here in this playlist right here. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love hearing from you guys, seeing what you guys got to say about these crashes. But that's it for this one. All right, bye.